Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Wanda and I'm waxing things. Happy Saturday to everybody. How's everybody doing? Doing okay. Thanks for asking. Hold on guys, I want to move everything a little further. Ready? I'm sorry guys, I'm going to make everybody dizzy. Woo! I'll tell you, it's crazy here in New Hampshire. It was like 70 degrees yesterday. It's like 50 today, windy. It's going to be cold for the weekend. Then it's going to go back up to 70. It's ridiculous. But I'll tell you, a lot of stuff's going on. Oh, yeah, we have an Empties video today. Yes, and I have 4 to share with you. They're from Goose Creek, Bath and Body Works, and Homeworx. Yes, I see it's what, $5.95 body care day today. Okay. Good price, I guess. I don't know. I don't really use the body. I do use it, but I'm not, crazy, overly crazy about it. I know they have $10 off candles. Goose Creek has 6 for $60, and they been releasing like Mad Men. Done with that company. Absolutely still done with that company. Oh, yeah. What else? I don't know. It's been kind of quiet around here, I'm just looking forward to spring, and hopefully I can get outside and start doing stuff in the yard. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this Empties video. We're going to do the Bath and Body Works first. I liked it. And it was the sweet carrot cake. And I did like how it had the pretty little, maybe a hyacinth looking, Easter egg with the bows. And I liked the little, it looked like stencil folk art on the wrapper. I did like the last year's wrapper better. And it was cute. And the scent notes in this was sweet cream cheese frosting, fluffy carrot cake, and cinnamon spice. I went down to the nitty gritty to absolutely nothing, so you can see it did have some soot towards the bottom and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely love this candle. Absolutely love this candle. I still have, like I said, last year's version, and I might burn that now. I'm a mood burner. Definitely not a seasonal burner. It's still chilly here. I still want something warm and comforting. And even though I like a fruity type scent, sometimes I gotta have some type of like a bakery component with it. I figured that much out. But I love this. And I'll tell you, if I ever found one under SAS, I'd probably pick up another one. If not, I'll probably have to wait until next year. So, what did my little snow smell? A beautiful spiced carrot cake. Oh, I actually got raisins in it. I don't know. Yeah, I actually got like a little raisin. I got some cinnamon. I got a little nutmeg, maybe even a little clove. And just a wonderful, beautiful spice cake. And just that hint in the bottom of the cream cheese icing. Oh, so beautiful. So strong, too. Well, not like a beast, but I would say it was definitely a medium leaning towards strong. And it was just so good. And this thing, if I had it in my little office there, it definitely filled up the whole office and, went out to the hall, whatever. So basically, like through the halfway point, it did stay in my open concept, which is wonderful. I didn't have to cotton ball it. At the end, it did get sooty because, when I saw the silver clip stick out to the bottom, I said, I'm just letting this bad boy go. And that's probably why that happened. But it was such a beautiful candle, solid medium throw, definite repurchase for me. And that, again, is Bath and Body Works Sweet Carrot Cake. The next one I have, I I got through 3/4 of it. I liked it in the beginning. Then I said to myself, I kind of don't. And it was from Goose Creek, and that was the buttercream pound cake. And I love the little gingham plaid label, the definite picnic table label, your white lid, the wax kind of matched the outer label. I didn't have any problems with it with sooting or whatever, but then again, I got through like halfway. Yeah, about halfway, and it just wasn't for me. And the cold, of course, it could just cute child though, huh? But that's kind of what happened to it. I'm just gonna put it like that because I'm not gonna have it bouncing around, and I get nervous. I'm gonna just drop it. Now the scent notes, guys. I do have my glasses here somewhere, and I'm gonna put the there goes that wax. It is warm pound cake, sweet buttercream, and whipped vanilla. It is a definitely gourmand, but when I first purchased this, I did think it would be more of the buttercream pound cake, like a little bit more sweetness. It was more like it had like a sour cream note to it. And I know people put that into cakes or what have you to change the consistency of the cake. And so it ended up getting a little more of a tangy, a little bit more sour note to it. It wasn't bad, but I wanted something more. I'm sorry, guys, just allergies. I wanted something more sweet than leaning towards savory. Thing was, again, a medium burn. Unfortunately, let me just. You can see like the different on the wax spool. It got to a good, wax spool. But at this point, too, I even had a cotton ball it because it got kind of nasty and then it tasted a little burnt. So I had to like clean up the sludge for it to get back to its original smell. And it still was a little too tangy and sour to my nose. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I prefer more of a sweet than a sour or a savory. So it's kind of like, yeah. It was good, don't get me wrong, but just not this chick's wheelhouse. The next one is also from Goose Creek Candle Company. Can you see a pattern here? I'm trying to get through my Goose Creeks. Oh, before we get to this candle, guys, I still have 24 or 22, something like that, candles on Macari. They're only offering $4.99 shipping until the 15th or 16th, which I think is like Monday or Tuesday. I think. I don't know. It's next week. So, guys, make a bundle, make an offer. I want to get rid of those so it can be totally done. And then my personal collection is down to 24 3 wicks and about 15 various sizes between the Kringles, the large jars, the Yankee jars, and I think I have 2 Homeworx that I'm keeping, which is the cappuccino, Christmas cappuccino, and the oatmeal cookie. Oh, no, 3. Sorry, and I got a pretzel. So I'm probably around 40, 45 candles. Now, about 45 candles. And that's okay, but I made a haul, too. It's coming from Kringle. I know. I should have waited, but they had some of the reserve candles on sale for 25% off. So I said, "Oh, what the heck? I might as well." I haven't did a haul or been, really buying, a candle here and there, and I went for the, things and whatnot, and I got a couple things that I've had previously, really enjoyed. So this is, why not? And that's probably going to be the last one from them. And then, of course, SAS from Bath and Body Works, I'll shop. And then we'll see how Candle Day comes. All right, let's get back to this Empties video. My mind's all over. Can you tell I don't make videos much anymore? Yeah, I don't know. It's from baby. It's from Goose Creek Candle Company, the Little Debbie, and the honey buns. I pulled this. I had this originally on Macari, and I'm gonna pull it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it. And scent notes are golden pastry, warm cinnamon icing, and sugary vanilla swirl. Some game time. And I really like this, but guys, nasty. Famous Goose Creek sludge. Yeah, this was so good though, guys. I got that um, gooey, sticky pastry. And if you had one of the honey buns, that's what it is. It sticks to your hands. It's gooey. It's soft. It just mushy. Very sweet, very sticky, very sugary vanilla glaze to it. It was so good in the beginning. Oh my, I loved it. And it was a good medium strength again. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this did stay in that little room, but it did fill up that whole room. And the scent itself traveled down the hallway and whatnot. And they did pick up a presence of it in the living room, which was pretty good. But yeah, I get that sugary vanilla, mushy, soft, sticky glaze. It was sweet. It was decadent. It just made you want to snack. But when it got to the halfway point, it got that, the wick residue, that sludge, that oil slicky sludge. And I actually just poured off wax. And then because it just smelled disgusting. And once I poured off that layer, it ended up coming back to that sweet goodness. And I got through most of it. I got down to here. So probably had a couple burns with it. But when it gets that point in the burn, I'm like, I'm done with you. I don't want to work so hard to enjoy a candle. I don't burn very long during the day anymore. I burn probably 2 hours now in the morning, 3 at night, maybe 4, but it'd be 2 different candles at night. I'd start one at 4 and then, put another one on later. And if I have to work that hard for such a little amount of time to burn, it's not worth it for me, guys. Just not worth it. Enjoyable scent, really do. It probably should have stayed under a lamp or, but yeah. Nice, but got it. I don't want to work so hard. And the last one, guys, was from Homeworx. I've had this since last summer. It was part of their carnival collection. And what was it, caramel popcorn? And I liked the carnival aspect of it, with the Ferris wheels on it and whatever. And how it said the caramel popcorn, it looked like the admittance tickets to go into the front, into the carnival, their typical whatever. And it's freshly popped popcorn, caramel brittle, praline, and sweet cream. It did get a little sooty in the middle, and that's because these wicks are so thin and brittle that if we touch them, they just fall apart. But so, a couple pieces actually went in there. Not a big deal, but it's typical for a Homeworx candle. Now, what did I smell? I definitely got a sweet kettle corn with a hint of caramel. Sweet kettle corn. Perfect. It was just a nice sweet kettle corn with a hint of like a sweetness, maybe a little praline sweetness of caramel. Definitely, I thought it was an authentic caramel popcorn. absolutely enjoyed this. I would burn this nights when I watch a movie to kind of give you like that theater type experience. All the lights are down low, and I got the sound bar on and all that, and I got the popcorn going because I can't eat popcorn anymore. I can't eat anything anymore. And it was just perfect, authentic popcorn smell. Now the throw. Well, it was kind of light. It was light. In the beginning, it was much stronger. So I'm wondering if they put a couple drops of fragrance oil on top of the candle. So when you first lit it, you're like, wow, this thing's really, really good. And then the scent just kind of went away. And that's fine because it did, the scent profile itself diminished to like a light, maybe sometimes a light medium, but it traveled. I had it on my kitchen counter, and it's basically an open concept here, so I could smell it in the kitchen. I could also smell it in the living room, but I'm wondering if it went more towards the kitchen because of heat. The heat in your home when you're heating here in the Northeast. We just had snow last week. I'm not kidding. Last Monday, I think we had 3 inches. No, 2 inches, 2.5, something weird like that. It was gone that day because it was warm, but still I had to clean off the cars and clean off the deck. This is New England in April. If you don't, and I've always said, hey, you're living in New England, you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. But getting back to this candle, it traveled. Sorry, folks. I came here to make sure like the front door was closed at night, and I still picked up a presence of it and everything. So it was really nice. I think if it was wicked strong, it'd be too much for me. But I really enjoyed this candle. And again, this is from Homeworx, a Snack and Go caramel popcorn. So there you have it, guys. It's 4 candles, and it's been 10 days, I think, 10 or 11. So that's not so bad. Well, to be fair, the only one that was freshly sparked up was the carrot cake. I started that last weekend. Oh, I love that candle. So good. So I am getting through the collection. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything on Macari that you may or may not want, if you may want it, don't feel bad about making a bundle and sending me an offer. Prices are pretty low. I've lowered prices. I don't care. I just kind of want them gone. Unfortunately, gotta pay for my medication. I'm not going to really talk about it because I don't own a scale. I do not. No way do I own a scale. And I don't go back until May 24th. I just got my second month of medication last week. I ordered for the 3rd month already. Staying at the same next dosage up, which is the 4 milligram for the Wegovy. Because there's a price difference. There's still until the 15th. It was $149. Now when I go up, it's ready. Hold your horses. $299. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do that. I really don't. Am I losing? Yeah, I know I am. Like I said, I don't own a scale. I can tell by how clothes are fitting. My tummy's not so big. I don't feel so bloated here right now. Yeah. And I don't know. I'm starting to sleep better. I just have absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, no appetite at all. Everything tastes like metal, pencil shavings, and cat box. And they say, protein. Okay, how much, and I'm like, trying to get it in, baby. Can't get it. Just ate 3 bites and went, I don't want anymore. Yeah, that'll be a video I'll do a video in May, late May for that. telling you my progress and everything. The goal is 10 a month. Yeah. Expensive way to lose or try. It's not easy. Oh my God, at my age, I'll be 62 in June. Oh, where'd the time go? 62. And my husband's going to be 72 in October. Oh my God, he's getting old. Mr. Drama King is getting old. So, yeah. So there you have it, folks. So you know what's going on in my life? Not much of anything. I just want to get out. I wish it was warmer so I could get out and rake a little more. And, you know, I'm not putting anything out as far as like lawn decor or anything, because here in New Hampshire, we are known to can get snow Mother's Day. I've seen snow on Mother's Day. So I'm just taking it as it is, but just to go around and, you know, clean up, pick a little brain, anything to do to get exercise and to get movement. And it's hard when you usually walk assistedly with a cane, but it's neither here nor there. It's just life. What can you do? So I hope you found this informative and entertaining. You know what's going on, so you know why Wanda doesn't make videos hardly anymore. You know, I am comfortable with doing the Empties videos. I don't really want to do a lot of the current burn reviews. Only I'm going to have a couple for the Yankee. And we'll just see how it goes. So please like, subscribe, comment, say hi. You know, I always say hi back. At least consider giving the video a thumbs up, so other people may find the channel and find me entertaining as well as somewhat informative. And I will see everybody in the next video. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.